Good morning.
Good morning.
I have two things. I have a recommendation to move Kendrick Robinson from the road department payroll as he violated Warren County Board of Supervisors personnel policy.
So moved. Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously.
And I also have a recommendation to remove Mark Terizian from the road department payroll as he violated the Warren County Board of Supervisors personnel policy. And I see that he's here. I guess he wanted to contest or whatever.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Discussion?
Would we have him during discussion?
Yeah, no. Is that Mr. Pavilion, were you here because you wanted to make a comment on the?
Yeah, make comment, yeah.
We're in a discussion on the motion.
Well, we
Is it personnel matter?
yeah, we have to go into executive session or hold it. He's got to go through the grievance process to have a hearing.
Anything with you, Roland? Have you contacted you at all?
He has not.
I thought it was my understanding that employees can speak during this time and we can go into executive session.
Right, we can't discuss personnel performance.
Right, but in an executive session we can.
Yeah, but there's a grievance process in our policy handbook that he would need to follow.
Well, I got something to say now, because I woke up, I came over here now and get something to say.
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand.
He said he has something to say.
I need something to say now. I woke up this morning, come over
I
here.
thought I read
I came to the board of supervisors last week, they told me to come in at 9 o'clock.
employees do have the right to speak during.
Well, you would prefer it to go into executive session because you're going to discuss this personnel issues.
That's right, that's
But-
my point.
Yeah.
Is that it needs to go into executive session. I thought we couldn't vote on it and then he goes through grievance.
You know, you could always rescind your vote.
Yeah, I don't think that's the proper way to do it.
There's no vote to be made here.
Right.
We're in the middle of a vote.
You're voting to take his recommendation.
That's it.
Payroll.
Okay.
And then the process would be then you would grieve that action, right?
I would suggest that we either handle it now or we don't move forward with the recommendation. I mean, executive session, the employees have a right to address the board.
Yeah, I mean, I think what you said is probably the proper route to go. He's got a file. He needed to bring it up through the policy procedures to then have a hearing on the matter if he wants to contest it.
And a motion and a second on your recommendation to remove him from the payroll, at which point if that's approved, then there's a grievance process that Billion you would then initiate and we would discuss in an executive session since it's a personnel matter.
That's correct.
Any further discussion? All in
Hey,
favor?
I got something to say.
There's a.
I ain't been to work in a week. I need no names on fire, terminated, because I need money in my pocket. I ain't been to work in a week. They need to tell me something. I got something to say. I want to go in that mic and say, I've been working there 5-6 years. And I don't want to terminate. I got something to say about it.
And now, if
Excuse
he
me, wait.
wants to waive the executive session and he wants to speak publicly, are you saying because he's a county employee, he does not have the right to speak?
I didn't say he didn't have the right. I said there's a process that we have in place in a policy book that he should follow. And all employees have to follow to get to a point of a hearing if you want to take up a hearing on his termination
Okay, well,
process.
outside of that, him wanting to speak shouldn't interfere with all of what you're saying.
Well, you don't discuss personnel matters in public,
We don't
performance,
discuss
etc.
it, but he is insisting that he wants to speak.
That's up to you, but that's my recommendation is follow the grievance procedures in our policy handbook.
Well, we were in the middle of the vote and I had asked all in favor and heard aye. Any opposed?
Nay, I believe if he needs to know today, then we have the channel of executive session and we can go ahead and handle this now.
I think that the process had already been taken care of. Once they bring it to the board and we go ahead on and take the recommendation from the heads in which they are in charge, and if they bring it to us, then he can come back and file the grievances, and we go through the proper process in executive session.
All right.
But we don't ever discuss it out here in the public.
We voted on the matter and motion was approved with Supervisor Jackson voting nay.
But he can always file his grievance. He can file.
Or can you have both of them, two of them?
You know, hey, y'all get to somebody that's over there. If they drive somebody else.
Mr. Bradley, were you aware that this was a contested removal?
No, I wasn't.
All right, so you hadn't been aware of any of this. Mr. Archie, were you aware that he would be here to speak today?
Well, I was told that he went down to the Board of Supervisors office last week.
Okay, who did he speak to?
You know, I don't.
I don't know. I was off a few days last week,
She wasn't.
and so I wasn't informed that he came down to the office.
Because I think it was that Monday.
So he didn't speak to anybody? No one knew that this was gonna transpire?
I was in the office Monday. I didn't see him or talk to anyone.
Excellent.